Now, I know that many of you, may find this cringe, and you would be right to do so, but I took the scientific, statistically backed which fictional character are you quiz multiple times. They had 2 million participants, and they had a little over 2,000 fictional characters, and they would rate them, for like a couple hundred traits, from 0 to 100, and then you take the test yourself, and then you do the same things, and then it shows you statistically which one you're most similar to. I took it multiple times over a period of time, and the consistent result was that the fictional character that I am most similar to is Rei Ayanami from Neon Genesis Evangelion. And I would be excited, but unfortunately I'm not allowed to do that anymore because I have accepted that this is literally me. And I was talking to this woman, this female, not that I did, it was at work, not that she was voluntarily talking to me. I was just talking to the barista at Starbucks, who also happens to be a cosplayer. And the character that I least like is Penny from The Big Bang Theory. That is the opposite of me, and it is also the opposite of Ray. So I would, I was telling her this exciting news. I don't really remember exactly how we got on the subject. We probably didn't get on the subject. I just start talking to people about Evangelion, and she's like, I've never heard of that person, and I'm flabbergasted, because she's a cosplayer, and I'm like, surely this is one of the most famous anime characters of all time. And I'm saying that you're a failure of a weeb if you've never heard of them. And she's saying, well, I'm not a weeb. I like some niche things like Bungo Stray Dogs, and that's not. I said that's not really niche. I found out about it because I was doing research on some Japanese authors, and I was shocked because they are now anime characters, hot anime boys. And it's like, if you go on Crunchyroll, it's on there as being one of the most popular animes. And you fail, and I might have been kind of rude, but that's just sort of the thing that you say, and I wasn't saying it mean or anything. And then she's like, I'm socially successful. I'm getting out there and I'm doing stuff socially. And, I thought to myself to say something like, well, I personally don't think that interacting with people is usually useful or productive, and there are much better ways to use my time and resources. But I didn't say that because I didn't want to be rude, so I walked away. And I was like, wow, gosh, geez, golly God, I was being really rude, and I'm going to apologize. I'm sorry, I'm so rude. And she had no idea what I was talking about. And because when she said that, I was like, gosh, what are you trying to say here? What are you trying to say to me about being socially successful and stuff? I was like, gosh, she must have been offended because I said that she was a failure of a weeb. But no, it was just a normal social interaction, actually. Semi-normal. It was a semi-normal social interaction.